I've been this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
You guys recognize that sound? Everybody recognize that sound? That is the Calling Out song. Hello, Susan Pinsky.
Oh my God, I'm back.
We are joining forces tonight. We got this. So this is the big surprise, everybody. We've got me live with Colby Psychic Rebel. We have got Calling Out with Susan Pinsky.
I'm hijacking your show today.
We're a little hijacking
I
here.
had her tied up in the back closet, and I was trying to steal her show, but
I don't mind a little bondage now and again. This is fine. And we've got Jennifer Shaffer.
Hello, hello.
We got AJ Barrera.
Hello.
He's back for double duty.
Right, again.
But what's also, we've got this unbelievable celebrity guest in the house, which I actually don't know who she is. So I'm super excited. We have Amber Portwood. Hi, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Amber.
It is so nice to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me here. This is going to be a completely different podcast that I've ever done before. I mean, I think it's going to be fun, though. I'm excited.
We're going to have a great time, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a
course.
psychic reading before?
Yeah, I have.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And this is going to be, no, you got 3. So this is
Wow.
what we do.
I'm feeling the heat right now. I'm wondering what they're going to say.
Wow.
So I just want to introduce Amber. She thinks she's a little bit intuitive.
Oh,
and
good. Oh,
wow.
This is when we met, and I'll tell you how later, just so that you guys, just in case any of you know who she is in the room. I don't think Jennifer knows. Do you know who Amber is?
I'm just moving her over.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's your turn. It's your turn to
Well,
speak,
push it,
Jen.
slide across.
Are you, Jen, do you know who this is? Have you ever seen her before?
I haven't. I don't feel like I've seen her before.
Okay, and AJ, have you ever?
No.
And
But I've heard her name.
Yeah, I'm very honest. I don't know names, but I know faces. Your face looks familiar, but I don't
Yeah.
know your name.
I'm a chameleon. I change every
Right.
other scene.
Yeah, I'm very bad with celebrities, to be quite honest. And people in the entertainment business, like, they're all like kind of okay.
yeah. So the whole premise of it is that they get to know you with their third eye. They don't know
Okay.
anything about you, so
Okay.
you will be told things that you won't believe they know.
Yeah.
And they
Okay.
haven't been researching you.
No.
We have no.
We didn't know the name.
Yeah,
There was no
and-
name.
Yeah, we don't even.
And
Okay.
what? Yeah. So I keep it secret.
Okay.
And on my show,
That's kind of funny to even say that, but yes.
Right.
Keep it secret.
it's a secret. And honestly, like, I'm sorry they don't know who you are, but I do because
No, that does not like offend me in any way whatsoever. Like if you don't know who I am, I'm not. I don't think of myself like this huge celebrity. I just love the fans who follow
That's
me.
awesome.
Unfortunately, you are. You're an internationally known
Well, you have
celebrity.
to stay humble.
Yeah.
Right.
So and that's the amazing part of it all. And I want to get to know more about that and how that is after
Okay.
they read you, because your life's very interesting, and we want to see
Thank you.
what kind of spirits come through
I
for
think-
you and how it can help you and just see how it goes.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. All right. So I'll just start with a couple things. These are more psychic, so then we'll all just jump in. Sound good, you guys?
Sounds good.
Sound
Yeah.
fair? Okay. So the couple things I heard is that you're breaking the rules, or that you're outside the box. Does that make sense around you or your personality or what you're doing?
I think anybody who knows me would say absolutely yes.
Okay. And I know that you're you're very strong or opinionated, and really, really stubborn. But you're honest, and that honesty comes from your heart, and it's almost to a fault. So it's kind of like that.
That's why people love her.
Oh,
That's what I'm getting.
see,
Oh,
Is
thank
she gives permission for other people to be themselves.
yeah.
Thank
But
you.
there is this lot of betrayal around you too. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's hard for you to even trust people or be able to be
Right.
around people, right?
Absolutely.
Well, it's so weird because I get a checkerboard, and typically that represents a checkered past and whatnot. But I do believe, honestly, there's a lot more grief that is there that still needs to be resolved, and I feel like a lot of this is kind of repressed. And I feel like
Yes.
spirits saying you need to do this for yourself. The amazing part with you, though, I think is that you kind of look at things at the whole perspective, but in some weird way, you kind of see the things that are so tangible for you, but you kind of like self-sabotage yourself at the same time. So I feel like it's spirit's way of saying like, why are you doing this to yourself? Why aren't you focusing on you? You know what I mean?
I feel like it comes from the grief comes from family, or the turmoil comes from family.
Right.
Yes.
Is it connected to family?
Yeah. There's a lot of different connections, but definitely family would be a big one.
And it's not death either. It's actually personal things.
Yes.
That is, you know.
It
Yeah,
spawned
I'd
off
say
from what
spawned.
you said.
Right.
I was
Okay.
just getting
Yeah.
it was family related.
And I'm also I'm hearing that you're starting a new product line. I don't know. So if
Yeah.
are you?
Yeah.
'Cause I hear,
That's awesome.
I said she's starting
I
a new
already-
business. She's got a product line.
I already have it.
Oh,
wow,
that's
that's awesome.
Wow.
Congratulations. Wow, awesome.
That's
you.
it's gonna do really well. I feel like it's gonna be really cool.
Thank you.
What's it called?
Forever Hote.
Oh, that's right.
www.beforeverhote.com.
Oh,
It's a
wonderful.
boutique actually.
Oh,
In the makeup line.
I was looking at her. I was looking at her lipstick. I'm
Was I not supposed to say that?
I was gonna
lipstick,
say, it's something about lipstick.
I wasn't supposed to say. Okay.
Oh, that's great though. That's awesome. What's gonna do really well? That's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's
right?
one of them. So.
So cool. Good.
And
Congratulations.
there's
Thank
clothing
you.
as well, correct?
Yes.
And so I was getting something with a shirt or some like a sayings that you have. Is there
Sending love.
sending
Oh, wow.
love?
That's my
Wow.
saying.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so I'm getting that is what is getting put on
That-
different.
Hey, I think
Oh my
I
God!
need
I just
one of
got
those
chills.
I just,
Yeah.
wow.
Definitely up my
Awesome.
alley.
And
Yeah.
my fans
I love
know
it.
that 100% and say it back to me, and that's my.
Well, you know, I think
Thank you.
I think that part of it is,
Love it.
is
Yeah.
that you know you're so genuine of who you are as an individual. I think a lot of that it's because of your past. You know what I mean?
Self-love.
It's almost like all the stuff that you experience, all the crap, to be quite honest, makes you realize that I don't want to be this person. I don't want to have this personality. I don't want to portray this energy. And for you,
my gosh.
you really kind of see yourself as being like this mecca of like energy god. To be quite honest,
Yeah.
is what I
I'm
want to call
feeling
you.
like energy like crazy right
Oh
now.
yeah.
Well,
Look
you
at
can
that.
you can change the girls that you as a little girl when you wanted
Yeah.
Right.
you wanted things to be different. You're going to change those girls. You're going to change.
And-
You're going to make a movement with
Yep.
those girls.
I-
And I
Absolutely.
see
Oh, I
those
wanna talk
girls.
so bad right
those
now.
girls are like so excited that are in waiting for like to get your story and to see how you transformed. And so
Yeah.
you're giving them again back to that permission. You're giving them permission to be who they are.
Yes.
And there's something about
wonderful.
standing up to bullies. So I don't know if you have an anti-bully
Yeah.
program or
I-
something, but I
I
keep hearing
don't.
you stand up, like you get on Facebook or you get on something and you start standing up to bullies or
Yes.
not lashing out, but standing up for your fans, standing up against meanness. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Absolutely, 100%.
13 reasons
Crazy.
This is everything you guys have said so far has been like spot
That's so
on.
crazy.
It's insane. You would think.
And can I go in a direction? I hope you guys don't mind. I'm very honest, but in some weird way, I'm not saying this as a negative downfall, but I feel like there's like a lot of addictive energy that's around you.
Yep.
But I don't feel like it's not so much of just quote unquote drugs or prescription, but it feels like more so like you getting crap done, to be quite honest. And I think it's kind of like your nature to kind of like saying, I need to make this happen.
She's addicted to love.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
absolutely.
That's what her addiction is.
I love love. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I crave love, I think, because, well, I'm not going to say, but I crave love because I feel it's very rare today.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'll just say that right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Wait
absolutely.
until after.
And you have well, I felt like it was a daughter, but you have a child. Is that
I
right?
have a daughter.
Okay, because I was hearing daughter. I was hearing there's going to be a second child, but I hear that they
Oh.
broken family.
She's like, oh.
and
Me and my ex are
I was
split.
just going to
my
say, I
daughter.
feel like these two will have different dads. Is
yeah,
can I
that would
say
make
that? I
make
don't wanna
100%
get- okay.
sense. That would.
You slid it under the radar there.
Oh,
Pretty
I did.
good.
Yeah, I did.
Pretty good.
Yeah. and then I'll see if there's anyone in spirit. But I keep feeling like a father figure in spirit for you. So would you understand a dad in spirit or a man like a dad to you in spirit?
In spirit as in past.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my gosh! Don't do this.
So, does that make sense?
Do you have waterproof mascara on? Have you
How
designed
good is your
that?
makeup?
That's your new
Let's
that's your new
let's
product
test that
line.
Let's
makeup
test my
line.
makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad passed away.
I wrote. Look, I wrote dad. See, I wrote dad in spirit.
I
so,
feel that he is near me in situations
Yes.
like this. I feel he is near me.
well, I
always.
think he's trying to let you know that he's
Absolutely.
around, right, you
He
guys?
loves what you're doing.
Oh,
loves
he
what
was
you're
so proud
doing.
of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it still is.
Even
Still is.
even when I was messing up. I'll just say that.
Well, you know, I think with your dad, though, to be quite honest, and again, I'm very honest with all my reads, but I believe with your dad's energy, it feels like not overwhelming, but it feels like very protective of who you are, because this is a guy that would, no offense, would have a shotgun and do anything for you, to be quite honest. And I feel like his personality is very big. He's like a big teddy bear, very intimidating, but very loving. And I feel like in some ways, if I can be honest, he wants to apologize for not showing that love as often as he should have to you.
Don't do. I want to. He knows not to do that. I told him not to do that. He doesn't need to do that anymore.
He also says that part of what you said when you apologized for your, mistakes or whatever, that's exactly what you were supposed to do for who you are and the people that you're going to affect. So were they really mistakes?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they were the lessons.
Maybe it
right?
was some lessons learned that needed to happen so I could help others.
It still
And
hurts.
that's how I feel.
Now, with your dad, can I ask? I know this sounds. Is there a tractor connection?
A tractor?
Yeah, I saw a tractor. So I don't know
No.
You know what just popped in my mind when you
What?
said that? I don't know if I can say company names, but
Oh.
like a.
Yep.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
God.
Go ahead.
There's a toy that I had when I was really little. I just remembered it was a tractor with a thing on the back of it.
See?
Something every girl
But
should
it
have.
broke and I cried. It broke and I cried so hard about it.
Wow.
A tractor. It's
Right.
so weird. Oh my God! I just remembered. I didn't remember when you first said it, but then I was like, oh.
I would say the Tonka company, Tonka truck.
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Wow.
And so
Yeah.
I think in some sense, I think
Oh
that's
my
your dad's
gosh.
bringing up those memories
Yeah,
to
he's
Colby.
bringing up the memories. Just
Aw,
to say,
Daddy.
hey, and nothing is ever broken. Nothing can ever be fixed.
Nothing can ever be fixed.
No, nothing can ever really be broken. It can all be really fixed.
Is that what he's saying?
That's what I feel like he's saying. That's why I feel like he's showing the tractor.
That's.
He's showing like a circle.
I see what he's
an
saying.
an
I see what
infinity
he's
sign.
saying.
An infinity sign, like a tractor would make, actually.
See?
Oh wow, I see what he's saying. And my father, when he was alive, was very, very intuitive, very spiritual, and I think I got a lot of it from him. I also can meet people and kind of get a sense of who they are, and I think it's a decent quality that I have, and I can see where my father's coming from with putting in the physical appearance of the tractor being broken and me crying, but then me getting over it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now in life, for me to cry and get over whatever, anything that
Heartbreak
heartbreak or anything that happens
loss.
In my life. So I could see where he might be trying to connect that maybe.
Yeah, definitely. It's just unbelievable. He's just
He's a smart man. Huh?
He's very, very smart. But I don't
channel that,
I don't
though,
get that he's the
too.
smoothest man, though.
He's not.
I get
Not his dialogue.
Right.
He's not. He wasn't the smoothest man,
Right.
but I know my daddy. I know. I know what he was saying.
Yeah, he's pretty loving though, and pretty much just very protective of you for sure.
Yeah.
There's a strong protection. I don't think he liked this ex guy either. I don't know. There's a feeling like he.
He just took a bat. That's so interesting.
Wow, that's
X as which do you?
The
you
one
get me-
before. Not the last one, but like the one
Oh,
before.
Gary.
yeah.
Oh
I-
God.
That's okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as long as
Do
it
you want me
makes
to
sense.
cut that out?
No. Yeah, he did not like him at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
He had to grow up. He's
Yes.
saying. He had to grow up, and he wasn't ready. So he's not like fully blaming him, but he just
Right.
he wished he would have.
He was very immature, and I was immature also. But he really didn't like him. He really didn't. So that's spot on.
Can I bring? Do you mind?
Go
if
ahead.
I-
No, please, AJ.
It's so weird because it's been very persistent with your dad, and I don't know if you know a lot about his passing or whatnot, but by any chance,
I try not to know.
But here's the thing: was there some sort of like responsibility or ownership with your dad's passing? Because he's owning that, but I also feel very asphyxiated. But I feel like I can't take like my last breath. So there's something about like him passing in a very like quick way, but it doesn't feel like in a lengthy process. It doesn't feel like a cancer or like an illness.
Felt like it was hard.
So my father passed from cirrhosis of the liver, complications from it.
So this is why he takes ownership for his passing, because it's his own
Yes.
fault. It's his own
He was an
situation.
alcoholic for
Yeah.
many years, so that's why he takes the ownership for that.
Well, I think this is his way of thanking you for not going down that route.
Or recovering from it.
Right. Yeah.
That's yes, that's true, 100%. I did go down that route.
Well, but you're not there now.
No.
Is the purpose? You know what I
No.
mean? And I think for your dad, it's a huge thing too, kind of making sure you're on the right track, because your dad, again, there's this way with him that he feels like that. I need to talk about myself because I really don't feel like I've ever had that conversation to make peace with you. And I feel like you're at peace, but I think he hasn't evolved.
I just want him to know, and I've said this I just feel like he's never going to be at peace because he had so much pain from growing up, certain mistakes, because he was an alcoholic.
But you keep yourself in check, he's saying.
I
You
tried.
worry about that, but you have done a really good job over the last few years keeping yourself in check.
Yeah, I really do try.
He's very proud of you for that.
And
I'm gonna cry. This is why I'm not talking. I usually talk very well on podcasts, but I'm trying not to cry.
well, there's one more thing I just want to jump into, and then we'll let you cry. You can cry a river for all of us. We're gonna need tissues in here. I'm hearing that there's two things. I'm hearing there's at some point you didn't want to be here. You didn't want to be in the physical, and I feel like you either made an attempt or thought about making an attempt. Does that make sense?
I've attempted suicide.
Okay.
Yes.
But I
Couple
also feel
times.
like this daughter completely changed your life.
She's her
and it's like she
insurance
saved.
policy.
I think she saved
stay
you.
here.
Is
She
what I'm
is.
hearing.
She's saving me today.
Yeah, and I
She
feel like
saves me every day.
she makes you fight
Oh,
those
okay.
demons.
Okay, when we
You
talk-
know,
my daughter.
fight those demons to
Be with her.
to be a good person. To like you're shining. Your inner light is shining though. All right.
You broke the cycle so she doesn't have to go through it.
Thank
Oh
oh,
my God,
God,
yes.
thank you for
Broke
saying that so
cycle.
much.
It's
Yeah.
over. It's
Thank you.
over.
Oh, thank you for saying that. That makes me feel a lot better
It's a
about
lot of
what I'm
work.
doing.
It's a lot of work.
It is a lot of
Daily.
work,
Daily.
and I always try to. I feel like I'm always giving my poor 8-year-old a speech, but I just don't want her to do the same mistakes. And if he's saying, if I'm breaking this cycle, then I'm gonna keep making these speeches. And I mean, she looks up to me so amazingly. And there's so much love and guilt I have. But there's so much love I have for her, and I can feel her. It's just intense. I mean, it's my daughter's kind of like me in that way too. She's intuitive as well
So
for
she
an
picks
8-year-old.
She picks
Right.
up your hurt and she picks up your success, and so she loves it. You guys both feed off of each other.
Yeah, she does.
But so also too, your dad says no more guilt.
okay.
No more guilt.
Yeah.
You don't. That's just a wasted energy. Like you love her so much, you want to protect her because of things that have happened in your life, right? And that's where the speeches come from. But she knows she's going to be okay.
Okay.
All right. But when you say things to her, she actually feels like you're not going to be okay because you're saying like it's a. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah. See, that's what I meant by the speech thing. Like, I don't want to because it's from my guilt, honestly.
Right. So no more
I
guilt.
don't want to make her, but I'm not making her uncomfortable. I just don't. Like, I don't want to make her uncomfortable.
Well, I think she's
You
going
don't
to get
make-
to a point where
right.
she's like, "Mom, you can trust me.
Okay,
Mom, you
okay.
can listen." She,
Right.
Stop it! Stop stop it!
she'd be like, "Listen, I am not you all the way. You
Yeah.
can actually."
I've got
I've
the
heard
good
that
parts of you,
speech.
Mama. Okay. I hope I hear that one day.
Maybe that's a projection from me.
Unfortunately, when they hit their teens, you're not so perfect anymore.
Yeah.
So
Right.
don't expect yourself to be perfect.
And she's
Right.
so
Nobody's
smart,
perfect.
though. Your daughter is so smart,
She is
and
smart.
and
She loves to sing.
I think there's a
She
big
does.
Loves to
She
sing.
does, and we sing together.
Yes, she loves it. And she loves to write. She loves
Yes.
to write her songs, and she loves to sing, and she likes to play school.
She's very
And she's
artistic.
yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
She loves to
yes.
teach. She's going to be a natural teacher as well.
I can see it already.
Yeah.
I can
The
see it
media.
already.
Yeah.
I kept seeing school, so that's probably.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this girl. I definitely think she's gonna like
I can definitely see
do the
her.
college thing and the school thing too, because she is just so smart. This one.
She is. She's a AB honor roll.
Oh, see,
She's been student of the
Good.
month because she's just
great.
So good.
she's a great dresser, though. I hear she must be a great little fashion icon.
She
Little
told me
fashionista,
she
right?
was stealing all of my clothes when she got older.
She's very particular about shoes.
Yeah,
And
she's very particular about shoes or anything, honestly.
Yeah.
But
Just
she
like her
is
mom,
particular
right?
about shoes. Yeah, right. Yeah. That's amazing.
Can I
That's
ask?
amazing.
Can I ask you? By any chance, is this month significant? May? They keep on bringing up May being
23rd?
significant.
May 22nd?
No, to the month of May.
My birthday's May 14th.
Happy birthday from your dad.
Oh, there
So,
you
yeah,
go.
Happy
happy-
birthday from me.
Thank you.
Daddy.
Yeah.
So just know.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, so just know it's his way,
And
kind of
it's-
like bringing here with the family, seeing your kids. I think this is the whole thing. Just
And-
saying like I'm here.
The thing is, I think he might think this is a little bit more special because I think this is only the second or third time that it's landed on Mother's Day.
Oh.
And I was born on Mother's Day,
Wow.
May
look at
14th
that.
in 1990. So
Wow.
So it's the day after tomorrow,
yes.
right?
Wow.
Yep.
Is that the day after tomorrow?
Sunday.
Is it?
It's
Is
Sunday.
Sunday?
2 days.
My
Yeah.
daughter's
Sunday.
birthday's tomorrow.
Oh wow, that's incredible. There's also this feeling too of you now. You've done really well. I'm hearing this is more psychic. I am hearing you've done really well. You are breaking these barriers. You're breaking the rules. You're trying to sort things out yourself. There's one more like stepping in your power though.
She's
You're
holding
not
herself
done.
back.
You got one more. You got one more big platform to go, and it's like you need to just own that. To stop
international.
procrastinating. You know, it is like owning
Something
that
international.
stage.
Well, maybe something's making me procrastinate at the moment.
You're not pregnant. Don't say it's that second baby though.
No,
Okay.
no, I know what you mean though. It's
Okay.
when I came out here, I did a couple, meetings,
Okay,
and
okay.
I'm procrastinating for a reason.
Got it. Okay.
Is there
It feels
something
like
in
this
Asia?
is.
Sorry,
Huh?
I didn't mean
Oh,
to.
go ahead. I'm sorry. I just know that this is going to work. So you holding out and you standing your ground, it's going to work out. And it means like, and I know there's financial abundance around it as well. So like stand
Yeah.
your ground. Go ahead, Jen.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jen.
It's
No, I
called
was just saying,
loyalty, though.
There's something either with Asia or some type of like looking into with, I don't know if a company from Asia wants you, either it's the makeup or it's who you are, but it's either, if it hasn't come to you yet, it's going to.
Okay.
It's going to. Somebody's seeking you out.
Okay. Yeah. Not yet, though. Not yet for Asia.
Okay. It's Japan.
That would be an adventure. That'd be amazing. I would
Yeah.
love to.
Your daughter would love it.
Absolutely.
I would
It'd
love
be
it.
so different for her. Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe we should tell everybody.
Well,
who
hang
she
on.
is.
No,
I-
not yet.
Oh, they're not done yet.
One more. You're gonna
Getting
have,
hot in here.
she's gonna have her own show. You're gonna have your own show.
Yeah.
You guys, you're telling the wrong people these things.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
In conjunction with, in association with something.
brought to you by. No, I'm kidding.
Brought to you by
All
these
right,
psychics.
wait, let's be
See,
careful. Go
I'm
ahead.
getting red probably in the
No,
face.
okay, go ahead.
I've been keeping secrets.
All right. Susan,
Well,
share.
actually, she already has a show. She's on a show. She's been on a show for a very long time.
Yes. You want me to? I'm able to say now, or
Yeah,
The
do
big
you-
reveal.
Introduce yourself.
Or what?
Yeah,
He's,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
giving me a look though. He's
No,
like-
go ahead.
No, yeah.
So, Amber Portwood, I'm from Teen Mom OG. I'm the original from 16 and Pregnant. I was the pilot for the show along with the girl.
Oh, wow.
I'm 27 now. We've been on for about 9 years.
Wow.
Wow.
When you guys were talking about trials and tribulations, things like that, when you were in, I went to prison for battery and possession. I was an addict. This is what my father was probably saying about getting past. I was an opiate addict. So there's so much more though.
Wow.
I did, you guys were 100% on the suicide attempt. The guilt that I have is when my daughter was taken away from me and when I went to prison and I was away from her. What I did actually is I opted out of drug court to go to prison because I wasn't making it in there, and I didn't see my daughter for such a long time that it was the end for me. Either I was going to die off of fentanyl patches, or I was going to live in prison and be alive for my daughter after. So I had that choice pretty much. I tried to go to the Marines, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys were
Congrats
completely
to
spot
where you
on.
are.
Yeah.
Thank you so
congrats-
much.
Congrats to
Thank
your
you.
journey
So
for
amazing.
sure.
Thank you. I really
Yeah.
appreciate that. I'm so surprised. Oh my gosh.
It's fun.
I wish I would watch more TV.
I know. I don't
would
want to
watch
watch. I
more
know. I
TV.
feel bad.
Well, I'm not going to say too much, but a lot is edited in what I do, and I feel it doesn't show everything the right way it needs to be, or my actual. The one thing that I do want to bring up though is when you were talking about me and the girls and being an inspiration. It's because I talk to all of my fans. And if they ever have a problem, I follow them. They go on my DM. I help almost every other day
Wow.
with people who are wanting to commit suicide or dying.
Wow. Wow.
Well, that's part of your
like
sobriety, giving back.
Yes,
And
and I
it
feel
makes-
there has to be a reason why
It's part of your
all
life
this is happening.
purpose.
Right.
Yeah, so
Soul
I just
contract,
yeah, so
and these are international celebrities. These girls. There's 4 on the OG this year.
Yes.
and
Maybe that's why
and
I got
you've lived
international.
under
Oh,
the
right.
microscope.
So that's what I was
okay.
kept getting.
So there's
international.
you, there's Caitlin, there's
Caitlin and Macy and Farrah.
and Farrah.
Yeah.
And it's such a phenomenon, but it's helped people so much. A lot of people, it's a reality show. So
Caitlin's a spaz.
Caitlin's a spaz, and she's my
Sorry.
best.
Oh my gosh,
She's my best.
I was trying to find her, and I couldn't grab her. I'm like, she's a spaz. I
She's
can't-
everywhere. She's everywhere, but I love her to
She must
death.
be
Great, though.
Sprite. I hate to use that.
Yeah.
I sound like I'm 80s.
Sorry.
Sprite, right?
No, you're right. She is. She would love to hear that though,
I
because
love it.
like
She's great.
She's dodgy,
She is.
though. I'd watch her.
I
She
is dodgy.
She's
That's
a little
a Jersey
dodgy
in
one.
her.
I went from 80-year-old Sprite grandma, dodgy
Right,
little
right.
baby.
Dodgy.
I don't know. Don't turn your back. No. She's got a heart of gold, though.
Yes, she does.
She's gonna be. She'd lie down for you.
yes, she would,
You
and
know?
I would lie down for her.
Yeah, she's that
heartbeat.
kind
And
of person
Macy.
behind your back that would
And a
defend
dog.
you, right?
And a dog.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't believe you just said that
Man.
because I rescue dogs and I rescue
you?
animals.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I have
She
I
feels
have
the
5
same way.
dogs and 3 cats. I rescue
Wow.
animals.
Is there a Madison? Do you know a Madison? The name Maddie or Madison?
Madison was going to be Leah's name.
Oh, is it? It's not Leah though, is
Oh my
it?
gosh! I grew up in Madison County also,
Oh, wow.
and Leah's name was going to be Madison. Look
Wow,
at you!
awesome.
How funny!
Colby really sucks at this.
Wow!
Awesome.
But I
That's so
changed it to
fun.
Leah in the middle of the night in bed.
Does she have an H at the end of it or no H?
Yes, she has an H.
So does my sister,
Really?
Leah, and I don't know
that's
if it's the same
how
thing.
Leah's name is
And
spelled.
that's a Polish
grandmother?
derivative, I heard.
There's a what?
Polish derivative. It's the
That's-
Polish is how they'll put an H on the end.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Well, on my
Well, look at you.
on my my mom's side, we have Polish in us.
There you go.
So
Was
that's
there
where
a relative that had that name though? A grandmother?
Um,
middle name? It was
So
like a
middle
name.
names. Middle names are Leanne, my mom, my
Okay.
grandma, like Lee, Leanne, Ann, things like that. That's just a
okay.
thing that we do in
All
our
right,
family, the
so
women.
That's what I thought it was handed down.
Yes,
Like
it is.
the-
It is
Awesome.
handed down. It has to have a Lee or an Ann or something in it. Like I have.
I thought it was going to be Mary Ellen because that's my sister's.
Oh,
middle.
really?
Yeah, and that was grandmother passed down through that.
Getting.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember more about my ancestors because you guys could be telling me the exact names of
right.
exactly these people, and I wish I could just remember. Honestly, because you might be 100%.
That's so cool, though.
Oh, they're always 100%.
Oh, well, you've been 100% on all of this, but the things like I can't remember. Like I'm like, oh, I
Luckily,
don't know.
this is recorded.
Yeah, right.
The fact that you're so open to the process is really helpful because
Yeah.
a lot of times when we have celebrities on, they're like, nah.
Well, some are really. It just depends on the celebrity.
Yeah, and then they go home and they go, oh, I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, some of them
Right,
want to
yeah.
hold their
How
secrets.
many
Right.
times has that happened?
A lot.
Because we do
you're
intuitive. expose the secrets, and they're like, maybe.
That's okay. I feel like if there's any secrets you guys want to expose, it, if you want to, you can. I mean, I think I'm pretty honest.
Yeah.
Do you have a foot fetish?
Not quite, but I like guys with big feet. Is that odd?
Yeah, me too. No.
I'm not gonna say anything
Jen, you
else.
had to go there.
I was going to say something, but never mind.
Oh my
Keep it
God,
PG.
Jen.
Yeah. But
Hi, my fans. I love you.
I'm like, why am I getting big feet?
so weird. I would auction off some sucking of the big toe. I mean, you can
No,
do a lot
I don't
for
do
charity.
no, I don't do that. I just like
okay.
it if you have big feet. Like I do not. I have never sucked a toe.
I did not.
anything. I've rubbed feet before.
I did not get the
but
sucking
I've
of the
never
toe.
sucked a toe.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh.
So
Promise.
funny.
Jen.
Well, real quick, I want to also talk about the new relationship stepping in for you because I know that there's a new romance and a new relationship that's happening.
A new relationship.
Does he have
Yeah,
big
someone is in your life and it feels really strong and it feels like this is like getting stronger and stronger. Is that right? Am I allowed to say that?
It was.
It was. Was
Okay.
it a friend?
Possibly.
It feels like a friend that became more.
Yes, you're
Okay.
100%. We
Yeah.
were
Okay.
friends for 6
And they,
months.
he mirrored you, but I think it was too much.
Uh,
Maybe.
No, well, you're very close. We were friends for 6 months.
Okay.
And then I met him, and because it was online, it was on Twitter.
He had big feet.
He had very big kingdoms.
Kidding. Sorry.
And when I met him, I'm sorry. Say the second thing again because I had a complete thought on that.
I felt like he. So when I was showing him marrying you,
I mean, he proposed to me. We were engaged for a couple years. So
Okay.
we had a
Okay.
venue set up for October 13th and everything.
Wow.
Let's just say some things have happened
right.
just in the last couple days.
Okay.
No.
I don't really know. We
I feel like he'll get back.
really.
But you know what? What do I know?
No, you know
I
a
don't
lot,
know. I
obviously,
think-
today. You know a lot.
Yeah, there's a. I
But
think there's a
it's-
lot of apologizing he
Yes.
needs to do.
Well,
and
there's
there's a lot of
100%.
and he needs
she
to-
needs closure, and the
Yes.
way to get that is to get back. Not necessarily back in that, but you will have. I feel like you'll get your closure.
Oh, he's going
Really?
to try so hard, though. He is.
He
gonna,
already is.
He
Yeah.
is. He is. And there's
Did he give you
roses
flowers?
coming.
Stop
Mother's
it.
Day,
I
red
just
roses are
said it.
coming.
Oh, and I will try to let you guys know if
Yeah.
it happens. I'll
I just
take a
saw the
picture and
flowers.
everything.
I just saw the flowers.
See?
Well, flowers.
Double Lincoln.
Those are my favorite.
That's an easy one.
Those are my
Mother's Day is
favorite.
3 days
No,
away.
but we were
Those are
thinking
my
of the guy. We
favorite
weren't
though.
thinking of
Those red
that.
roses.
There
So
you
he
go.
knows that though.
We're thinking of that in the way.
And he's
to
trying to
make
show
up,
love
not
for
to-
you. He messed up, but
Yes.
he's trying to fix it.
You know,
He's going to take to
God,
social
you
media
guys-
to fix it. He's going to use social media to fix it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean by that. Gosh.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's gonna go on there and be like, I did
Uh-huh.
this and I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah,
you know,
AJ.
not to offend him because he can't speak for himself, but
No, let's offend him.
I get a lot of toxic energy around him, personal
Yes.
toxic energy. Not around you, but around him specifically. Not about the kids,
Absolutely.
not about the family. And it feels for me that it's almost like things that he's kind of keeping private for himself. And I think part of that is that it's his own insecurities of who he is as an individual. Second of all, I do believe that when we look at women, he takes advantage of the situation. And it doesn't mean that he wants to abuse, but I feel like there's a lot of verbal communication that feels
Yeah.
abusive around it. 3, I feel like he loves control. So just be aware of what you're doing.
100%. What
does
you
he have a
just said was 100%.
Does he have a
So-
sister too that's controlling with him? Or a
I haven't
family
even
member?
been. Yes, he has many. He has him and his family. I don't think are very well. Honest,
Okay.
they're not very well.
It's all opinion.
Yeah,
All
I-
opinion, though, just
Yeah,
for the record.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he
Allegedly. No.
For the
Yeah.
record, it's opinions of others.
Right.
Not,
Right. Well,
not
that's-
slander.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
You're right. You're right.
and you know, I don't think he would take it that way. I think he would.
But he's a good guy, though. Seriously,
He is
feel like
a
there's
good guy.
Lot,
He
lot,
had-
lot of
what-
fixing.
So this is the thing with him. So he does have a lot of. So he lied to me about his kids because he was very insecure. How many kids he had? He lied to me about his age and
Please
things
don't
like
say he's got
that.
5.
He has 5 kids.
No!
Oh my
That's what I heard.
God.
Holy cow.
He has
When
5
did you
kids.
find
took-
that out?
But did he tell
Was
you
this
that he only
recent?
had like 4?
It was like a year or so ago. I
Oh,
found
my
out.
God.
Did he only tell you though that he had 4?
He told me
He had
in the
3.
beginning he had 2, and then it turned into 3, and then it turned into 4, and then it was 5 finally, and that was the
Wow.
end. He has 5 kids.
That's what I heard.
Does he want 6?
Oh,
He,
yeah.
he wants a
he'd
baby
have
with
a
me
tribe.
very, very
Wow.
badly.
Yeah, he'd have a tribe.
Yes.
Wow, that's
Is he-
crazy.
I almost said
That's
it.
a lot of kids.
And
Yeah,
these women were very toxic and very horrible with us in
Well,
this relationship.
Let's just offer this.
But he was toxic to them.
Yeah.
I have to say that. I do understand them 100%.
Yeah.
He was very toxic to them as well.
And
he was an addict and things like that.
but let's offer this maybe just
Mm-hmm.
in regards to the relationship between the two of you.
Right.
You needed a place to kind of find redemption. You needed a place that someone was going to give you a chance to be different and to change your life. And yes, he may have been toxic and he may have had this
Right.
past and he may have, but maybe you together in your forceful nature are the one who gives him that new breath, that new change, that new chance.
Yes, 100%. And he said that to me many, many times. You have changed me as a man.
Yeah, see.
I can't believe you guys.
Well,
Wow.
you've been on Teen Mom for 9 years, so there's a
Wow.
good chance
Yeah.
that you've kept him from having more children.
Right.
Well, we were only together. Well,
You know, I mean, it's a good balance because
we were together. We were 3 years. 3 years. You know, I can't say right now that we're together, and I can't say that we aren't together. It's a very odd situation right now.
Wow.
But let's just say that he went home yesterday and I am here.
Well, that happens.
It's
Yeah.
gonna.
Right.
It's gonna. I don't know. It doesn't feel to me like it's over. What do you guys
Really?
feel?
It's not over.
I don't
Really?
think
No.
so.
It's not over.
I feel
Wow.
like in some sense that this is still going to be, again, a work in progress. So I don't think it's completely
It's
closed.
going to have to be.
Yeah, because
For me.
well, the amazing part, and you know this, and I think maybe your fans know this per se, is that he needs you more than you need him, to be quite honest.
Do you look at him kind of like your dad?
He needs me more than I need him.
Mm-hmm.
That might be.
Does he remind
little
you of your?
true.
Does he remind you of your dad?
In
little
some
bit.
in some ways,
Because
the
your dad
the way
keeps
that
popping in. I still feel like you
his
might
sense
even
of
get married.
humor
I still
is
feel like you're
very-
going to get married to him.
really.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not saying for how long.
And and
But-
if you don't want that second baby, you better step up because I don't know. I think there could be a little love connection, reunited, afternoon delight. I don't know.
Afternoon delight. I'll sing the
Makeup-
song on
it's
here.
called makeup sex.
So,
We give great
Huh.
contraceptive advice here.
Well, only if things can be proven. Only if.
I think in the next year though, there's going to be a pregnancy. I'm calling it.
I better get on my birth control again then. 'Cause I have too many businesses right now. I have too much stuff
saying.
going
Oh my
on right
goodness.
now. I have too much stuff. Oh my
They're good at
gosh.
what they do. Be ready.
Oh Lord.
Double up, baby.
Right?
Actually, on my way here, I was talking
Yeah.
to somebody, and I looked down, and it said latex was a license plate.
No.
And I swear to God, I'm on the phone with Richard Martin. I'm like, you're not going to believe this. I'm like, I'm looking at a license plate that says latex. I've never seen that before. And I'm like,
It's a
that's
sign.
odd.
Right.
She's
Wow.
more of a,
You were already
she's more of
prepared.
a,
I tried to take a picture, and I missed.
Oh my
you're more the
gosh.
sheepskin type, but
Colby.
allergic.
Right.
Whatever.
it's you know
Oh
there's
my
so many
gosh.
things happening for you, and it's so exciting, and it's like so wonderful to have you here, really. So thank you so much.
It's been a privilege. Like honestly, this has been amazing. One of my favorite podcasts I've been on.
Oh, good.
But I went on Love Line with Dr. Drew. I'm sorry, I can't.
That's okay.
It's still one
That
of
was a
my
great show.
favorite.
Oh,
yes, it was a
absolutely.
great show.
Anything with Dr. Drew is good.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we met at the MTV Movie TV Award
TV
show. She was
Award.
sitting right behind me, and
That's right.
And we'd
Second
never
row,
met
baby.
before,
Yeah.
and it was a fun night, except for the hailstorm. Did you get caught up in the hailstorm?
I
yeah.
did not go to that. No, I didn't want to do that.
But it was an
when
amazing
I got
show.
there, it was.
And-
it was.
and
I
the
ran
people
to
that
my
won.
fans though when I came. Like they told me not to go on the wet carpet. and
Oh,
everything.
because they
like
don't
that.
want you to slip.
Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. But my fans were screaming at me from across the thing, yelling my name, and I had to I couldn't. I was sitting there literally for like 3 minutes, I think. Just waiting because we were waiting to kind of move forward and get in, and then I just was like, "Oh, I got to go over there." And I went over
Wow.
there, and I just sending love, taking pictures. Everybody's like sending love, it was
That's
amazing.
beautiful.
Well, you guys,
Beautiful.
if you don't know, the hailstorm hit right during the red carpet at
Yep.
the MTV
Yes,
Movie
yes.
TV
Wow.
Awards.
Yeah.
And Drew and I were there early, so we got through it, and then we got inside, and then we watched everybody trying to get inside, and they wouldn't let them through
no.
security, and the hail was just coming down, and everybody
yeah.
was wet and just so it was. But then the show was actually. I mean, I've been to so many of these. It's, over the
or
years.
a couple for me because I get invited every year, but
I mean, I'm getting old now because I've probably been to like 20 of them. But it's
Back
true.
when MTV first
When you
started.
start going, let's see, I'm a couple decades in now. But the show was fabulous, and the people that won the awards this year were
great.
really good.
We're great.
All
I
great.
loved it. I thought it was a step up from MTV, honestly, with the people that got the awards.
And with,
I
the,
really did.
with the
Great.
new Netflix and all that.
Oh.
But
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I heard too that they did something where it was one gender role, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How
yes.
forward thinking is that of MTV?
Amazing.
wonderful.
Right?
Amazing.
It was best actor in a role. They didn't
Yes.
genderize it by female or male.
Oh
and it
wow.
was it was
First
a
I
girl.
didn't know that.
Was it
Yeah.
the girl from
Right.
Stranger Things?
Yeah.
'Cause she-
No,
11.
no, she got
Harry
it.
Potter. and Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I think I went to the
Wait,
bathroom.
was it? Gosh, do I even remember? I think I had
no,
a
it's
couple
Beauty-
like champagnes
she is
or
gonna-
something.
This poor thing, she's gonna be mad we didn't know her. She won it. The actress
knew
in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, Emma Stone.
No, it was something Bobby Brown.
No,
Was that?
no. She's young. Harry Potter. She was in Harry Potter too.
I can't think of her name.
Oh.
It's on the tip of
Emma
my
That's
tongue.
Emma, or not Emma Stone.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. There we go.
Emma
Yeah,
Watson.
Emma Watson.
Yes, she was.
Thank
oh my
you.
god, and she looks so.
See, that's how old I am. I can't remember
beautiful.
anybody's names either.
I said Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone too.
I do
though.
love
Oh
Emma
my God,
Stone
yes.
too.
But Emma
But she didn't
Watson.
win that. No.
no, she didn't.
This is conscious information.
But usually,
But
the,
she won other things.
the
La La
winners are
Land.
usually the ones.
She won
Yes.
Best Actress for La La.
yes,
Listen
she
to us.
did.
They made
She
fun
did.
of La La Land, but
So-
usually the awards are given to whoever will show up that day. It's never the best shows,
Well,
but this year
was
the
great.
shows were amazing. So it was absolutely amazing, and it was a great group of guests. I mean,
Yeah,
there
it
were a
was-
lot of celebrities.
I can say eclectic. I think that's like very, very different groups of people, which was amazing.
It was well done. So
You had from DJs and rappers sitting next to Hollywood stars that's been and things. I mean, not Hollywood stars, but like actresses and actors, like things like it was amazing to see how they did it.
It was a good turnout.
It was great.
except for nobody could do the red carpet because it was hailing.
yeah. That
It was a weird sign that we
were.
were all going to get wet. It was like being on a sinking boat together. We were all soaking wet and looking at each other in the foyer going, hey, how's it going?
I
So
got
we
asked to
I'm
go
here.
from MTV. They asked me, they said that the shrine is haunted. Would you come to the shrine and be on the red carpet? And I got back to him too late, which was just funny. But the fact that I would have sailing on the red
wow.
carpet.
Well, maybe
that's a
next
little-
year.
I don't
Right.
think you would have liked
Yeah.
it.
They
Maybe
wanted a
next year.
separate segment.
we
on
can
it.
set that up for you next year.
Yeah.
In advance.
Did you
But-
you have a tattoo? I hear you got a tattoo. They're saying you have a tattoo, and it's for sobriety and in honor of your daughter too.
I have a picture of my daughter on my
Holy cow!
Are you serious?
right.
Can we see it?
No.
Come on.
No, I need to lose a little bit more weight.
You are beautiful.
I need to lose a little bit more weight, but yes, I do have a full.
Holy
But
cow.
my fans and everybody
Inside.
that watches the show, everybody knows I have it.
Really?
And it's online. if
Oh, it
people
is
wanna-
online?
If you want to look it up, just look up Amber
We'll Google
Portwood's
tattoo.
tattoo with her daughter, and it's right there.
It's
You know,
cool.
so
That is
my-
so cool.
yeah, and that was for my daughter.
Wow.
That's actually around that time.
Oh,
there-
look at that.
Yeah.
Let me bring it up.
That's back in the day. It's still not finished, actually. And that's
Holy
not
cool.
it.
No, that is.
That's not
That's
me.
amazing.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Wow.
That is- That's that's like 2 days after. It's still like swollen and red, so it doesn't look.
That's amazing.
That's the
though.
only time I let anybody take a picture of it.
That's
so
incredible.
pretty.
I love that.
to show it?
It's okay to show, of course. Yeah.
Oh,
I just wish it looked better
wonderful.
because that is 2 days after it's swollen and red.
Wow.
But yeah, that's
That's incredible. So, if you don't mind sharing your social media handles, do you know those off the top of your head,
Oh my
or we'll
gosh.
just throw them up?
Just
We got it. There you
Yes.
go. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then because we're coming to an end, and this has just been
Oh, wow.
This has
fantastic.
been so fun.
Yes.
It's been like
This
a
has been really
party.
fun.
And I didn't have to do anything.
You did
You got to
everything.
sit back. I had all the heat. No, I'm just kidding.
So much easier being me.
I'd like to say that. No. Yeah, I've had an amazing time on this show, and I think I'm really surprised, honestly. I didn't know what to expect or anything. I came in here completely, like, I was excited, though, I can say that, but I started to feel the energy in the middle, which was crazy.
Yeah.
I started to, like, shake and feel, like, the energy. I loved it. This has been amazing for
Do you want to read Colby before you go?
I
would
can't
love
read
to hear
anybody.
that
No, I can't read anybody.
I'd like to call her out on her future and the man. No, but you're really open and honest, and we
Yeah.
appreciate everything you do on Teen Mom,
you so much.
or have done over the years, even though it was tough for a while. But you are making a difference in this world.
I
And
hope so.
you know, we've helped cut down teen pregnancy overall in the
Yes,
last
we
10
did.
years. We probably help a lot of people with addiction and a
I,
lot of
I
things.
have myself. I've put a couple people in rehab.
And it's, I mean, that's brilliant. I think you, at 27, you've done so much for humanity, and keep it up. Women need
trying.
that.
We
Men
need
need
that.
that, and we appreciate everything you've done, opening up your hearts and your life to
Well,
everybody.
I'm humbled that you guys are saying this to me. You know, honestly, I feel like a lot of people here in this room have a lot of wisdom, so I'm very humbled for you guys to appreciate.
I think too, real quick, and I know we don't have much time.
Yeah,
but
we gotta.
But I think your life theme is truly like the humanitarian individual. You know, that's who you'll always be. Even when you transition, you will always have that theme with you, regardless.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Well, I wish we had more time, but there is another show right after us. So unfortunately, we do got to say goodbye. But thank you, AJ Barrera,
thank
for
you,
being so
Colby.
incredible. 2 hours with me. I love it.
Oh, we'll spend another 2 hours this Saturday.
Saturday we're going to be together. And obviously, Jennifer Shaffer, love you so much. So
I
incredible.
love
And
Jennifer.
thank
It's
you.
It's
And,
fun to be here.
wouldn't even happen without Susan Pinsky.
Absolutely.
Making this all happen, making the magic happen on Calling Out with Susan Pinsky.
Only for you, Colby.
Love what you do and love
I'm
that
very proud of you,
family.
too. I love your show.
Thank you.
And I want
And,
everybody who's listening to my podcast to tune in to Colby's podcast or her Facebook Live.
Thank
Yep.
you.
Live with Colby, Psychic Rebel.
Thank
and I think
you.
you're on
Psychic
iTunes,
Rebel.
and you can
Yes.
also be found on Facebook. And she's just
Thank you.
doing a fabulous job. And, if you can't get enough of Calling Out with Susan Pinsky, there's always Colby.
Thank you. And I will just finish with a genuine and warm thank you so much, Amber, for being on the show
Yay.
and being a part of it and sharing.
Thank you for having me, you
sharing.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
All right. Have a good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Sending love.
There
Mwah.
we go. There we go.
Thanks for listening to Calling Out with Susan Pinsky. Follow Susan on Twitter or Instagram at First Lady of Love. And check callingoutwithsusanpinsky.com for all the latest info and links to our cast of clairvoyants.